How to create a favicon using Canva and applying it to your Squarespace website. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I will show you step by step how to do so. Now, if you don't know what a favicon is, it's pretty much this little image or icon you see on the top of your browser screen. This is going to be for, if you have multiple different tabs open, then you'd want to obviously have a distinct favicon. This way people can know that this is your site and you have a unique one. So you can see the one for Chrome, you can see the Chrome icon. For Squarespace, it's this cube, and then for Canva, it's this little C logo that they have. So creating it with Canva is possible, and it is going to be a very easy process. So let's just go ahead and get to it. But first, you will need to understand the dimensions that you want to go with, and also the recommended stuff that Squarespace has, as a default setting. So you can see here, icons should be in PNG format. So you would need to download the file as a PNG, and you want to have it as 100 by 100 pixels. And 300 by 300 pixels if you want to. So whether it's going to be 100 by 100 or 300 by 300, it's up to you. Or, something in between. Doesn't really make a difference. Just make sure it is the same proportions. And this is pretty much what we need to keep in mind. So basically, just go ahead and open up your Canva website. If you don't have an account, just create one for free. And then once you are in this page, you basically just want to create... click on custom size here on the panel over here. If you don't see that, just click on create design from the top left, and then just click on custom size, and now you can actually go ahead and add that in. Now you can feel free to go for any sizes of the ones that we just mentioned. So I'm just going to go for 100 by 100, and make sure the units is in pixels. You don't want it to be an inch or anything else. Just make sure it's px or pixels. Once this is set, you just basically want to click on create new design. And something else that I need to note is that for Squarespace, you can actually see we have a default one and a dark mode one, which is also optional. So if you want to have that as well, it's, you're going to have to design both at the same time. So let's just go and go back to Canva here. And for this, we are just going to begin our design. And remember, this is going to be a PNG format, meaning you can actually go ahead and create a shape, and you don't really need to have the background shown. You can actually remove the background, and it's going to look something like this. So if you want to go for that, it's completely fine. If you want it to be, the entire design, then that's also something that is up to you. If you want it to be so that it is the entire design, you can first click on the background itself and change the background color like so. And you can just feel free to pick any background color, and you can even go for gradients if you want to. So just go ahead and set up any set of colors that you really want to have here. I'm just going to keep it as it is, or actually I'm just going to actually remove the background so it doesn't really make a difference. I'm just going to keep it as white. Next up, you're just going to need to either add elements or images or text or whatever it may be. So you can just go to elements here, for example. And you can really add whatever you want. So let's just go ahead and add something real quick. Let me just find something that I can add here. I'm not good with designing. I'm just going to create a random one just for the sake of this video. Okay, so I just found this graphic from the elements section. So I'm just going to place it over here. So again, you can just feel free to look up anything when it comes to graphics, if that's something that you want. If you want to actually upload your own image or any images that you want to use, for example, your logo or something, you can also feel free to do so. Simply by just going to uploads and just upload file and add that over here. So I'm just going to actually do that and apply this right over here. Like so, even though it's not going to look the best, but I'm just going to leave it as it is like this. And then you can also feel free to add text if you want to, so we can just drag and drop this subheading and write whatever you want. So you can just do this as an example, and you can feel free to format it however you like. So basically, you get the idea. Basically, when it comes to design, you can just feel free to design it however you like. You can go for your your brand font if you want to. So I'm just going to go for this one as an example. And let's say that I am done with this and I want this to be my favicon. Now here's the thing, like I said, I don't really want it to have the background, so I'm just going to have to remove it. So basically, once you're happy with it, even though now that I think about it, the tutorial and the text shouldn't really be dark, or at least something should be behind them as a background, because it's not going to be shown here if it's dark text. So what I'm going to do is just add a background on this section. This way we can actually see them better. Okay, so I'm just going to settle for this. Like I said, as you can obviously see, I'm not good with designing. But anyways, just go ahead and design whatever you like. And then once you're happy with it, basically just click on share on the top right. Click on download and make sure this is PNG. And if you want to remove the background, just click on transparent background and download that as a transparent background. But I can't really do so because I don't really have Pro. So I'm just going to download it as PNG. And then I'm just going to use a third-party application to help me to make this a transparent background. So I'm just going to go for remove PNG, and this is going to be a free option here that we can use to basically upload an image. You can just go to downloads and use this one, and this is going to pretty much just remove the background here for us, and it's going to maintain the same size. So it does actually make it a lot worse. So this is not going to be looking good, but I'm just going to use it anyway, because usually you are going to either have a full background without having to remove it, or you should have Pro, and this way you won't lose much quality. But anyways, regardless of which one you will be using, to actually use the favicon, you want to go to your Squarespace website. And once you go to your Squarespace, just go to the main dashboard and scroll down to the bottom of the dashboard. Click on settings, and then from settings, you want to go to the website options or settings. Scroll down a little bit and you should be able to find favicon here. Adjust your site's favicon, click on that, and then just upload your file. So just click on upload file. And this is how it's going to look like if the background is present. So this is going to be the better quality one. The other one was not the best. So I'm just going to click on save. And once it is actually saved, we can just refresh the page and it should actually pop up. And we can actually see the white background is present. But if we upload the other one, so we can just click on replace, upload file, and upload the one that does not have a background, even though it's lower quality, but you get the idea. Click on save. And refresh. It's going to remove the white background and it's going to maintain the shape that we just had. So let me just refresh one more time. It does take a little bit of time once you actually refresh it. It did take a little bit of time, and I had to actually clear some cache for it to load up. For some reason, once I did the first change, the second one did not take place immediately, which yeah, I needed to clear some cache. But anyways, it works, as you can see. Yes, design-wise, it's not the best. So I'm pretty sure that you can do it a lot better than I did. And yeah, this is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you found it to be informative and helpful, and thanks for watching.